in this example, we want to import the random module as briefly discussed in Chapter 7, which will allow us to use the random module operator. So we want to define our generating number function to return the random integers between -100 and 100 for I in range of 10, meaning that 10 randomly selected numbers will be used. And to get the total count of the odd numbers, we'll define our function for the numbers that we get, and we assign the odd count to this line of code, which is essentially saying that one number from the list will be added if the number, when divided by 2, has a remainder that isn't equal to 0, and then we'll be returned our odd count for the total numbers that are odd. Similarly enough, this will be the same case for the total even numbers in the numbers that we get, and we assign the even count to this line of code, which is saying that for each number that we get, 1 will be added to the even count if the number when divided by 2 has a remainder that is equal to 0, and will be returned our even count. And for the sum of even numbers, for the numbers that we get, we'll assign the sum even to run this line of code, which is saying that it'll add the numbers together that are even if the number when divided by 2 has a remainder of 0. So essentially this, but adding the numbers this time, which will return our even sum. And then to get our results, we'll define the main function, and we'll assign the numbers to the initial function that we had to give us the numbers that are randomly generated. And we'll display the numbers that we get by printing this sentence and the numbers. We'll assign the variable for odd count to the second function of total odd numbers to use when we're going to display our results. And the same applies to the even count and the even sum, where we assign them to the given functions that we assigned earlier. And to display our results, we'll print the number of odd numbers to the odd count that we just assigned, and the number of even numbers for the even count, and the sum of even numbers to the even sum. And then if the name equals main expression for main, will allow us to execute this the file as a script. So in the end, once we run the file, we will get the 10 randomly generated numbers, and the number of odd numbers, and the number of even numbers, and the sum of the even numbers. And to run one more time, just to double check that this is random, we have completely different results from the first time, so our code works. Thank you.